Bump, bump, bump.
And now, hey, welcome to Unbriefing, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday wrap-up show, the chaotic corner, if you will, the live wrap-up show.
$100 gets you all this.
Hey, $100 gets you all
Diamond tier, baby.
Oh, hey!
$1,000 a month.
All right, Alex, bud, where are you at with where we are in your story and all that sort of stuff?
You're about where I wanted you, a little more. I was hoping to get to, but we will get to that next time, as well as a few other things. I was the surprise attack on these guys. I don't know why I didn't see him coming, but I should have expected that. Yeah.
How is this playing out for you as far as like what you were thinking versus what happened?
So I was thinking that the combat would roll out a little more kind of tit for tat, where they would be able to do some things that would shake you guys of this enchantment.
That's not how this group works.
But that didn't happen.
I'm really sorry I cleaved someone's head.
If you learned anything from our finale battle in season 3 with your dwarves and my guy, they, like us players, will always just murder everyone.
Yeah, and that's
not all the
thing
time.
is I want to set up. I set up challenges, and then I let you guys just head first into them. However you guys want. So if you think you're doing things the way I don't want you to do them, that's wrong. You do however you want, and that's perfect.
Well, I
Dash,
think,
how you feeling, bud?
I think we're figuring out, like, we've all caught on, and we can still at least save one of these dudes.
Yeah.
And he's the more valuable guy.
Which is
wizard.
pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Our murder hobo party.
A survivor's not bad.
So
and
far.
I would like to point out that the Raging Barbarian was the first to figure it out. That doesn't
good
bode
point.
well
And
for the rest of the
you're a
party.
seasoned warrior. You're used to seeing through the fog of war.
Hey, and you've got home court advantage.
That's true. Yeah, I'm from here.
And it was that kind of that prayer to Cord
Yes. My
kind
God.
of turned things. You were praying to your God for this death that you committed, or this what he
Murder?
would usually
Just
like.
say it
but
like it
he
is.
didn't give you the same praise he usually does.
because that's a thing I want to do with my character, is that when I get a kill, I say a quick do a little Hail Mary over, because I got to.
You got to.
Yes, I was allowed to succeed in this battle. So that's like his thing.
Caleb, how are you feeling, bud?
Good. Man.
I will say this about you.
He tried to stop everyone.
You were definitely different than Cinder and Yamhorn.
Good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good. Voice may not be different, but at least he's a
You
little
just
more
keep
reserved.
talking low and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I think as long as you lean into like your character and like your points of view,
Yeah.
attitudinally,
That's what I'm trying to pay.
Yeah.
Because obviously the voice does that for people, but since I don't have that voice, I have to try extra hard to make sure.
You had a great voice at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
That's debatable. You're being kind. I think we've got a little bit of Mr. Whatever coming out right now. You're overly agreeable, but thank you.
No, I'm just thinking that you're doing what I did for Duroc, and I don't want you to shit on that.
Now I get it.
Oh, it's all about you.
But anyway, I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. There's this looming situation happening with the approaching light or something. So I don't know who's good, who's bad. I still don't know these people. I tried to keep these people outside, and now 2 of them are dead. So we'll see what happens. He doesn't care about killing people, but at the same time, he doesn't do it if he doesn't need to. And he didn't think he needed to, but we'll see, I guess.
Rhett?
Yeah.
So far, the most mouth mileage in this series.
For sure.
Well, sorry none of you had the plan to impersonate the tavern owner and get some gold out of it.
25 gold is on the table.
I just had all of my possessions stolen, and you guys are going to begrudge me 25 gold?
I was asleep.
I promise you all a share. I've designated
do
you
your
as my
thing.
employees.
We're all for it. Do your thing.
I pay well.
Yeah.
So anyway,
How you feeling, bud?
Feeling good. Got to cast some spells. Got to miss some stuff. My first spell attack roll, I miscalculated. I didn't add my proficiency bonus, but it still would have been a miss anyway. Missing lots of stuff today.
Level 2.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
12 saving throw, for crying out loud.
What's that?
No one's gonna fail my saving throw for my spells.
It's when you're this low level, they're pretty low.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah. How does that feel like? Because I mean, for the listeners, they probably already know this, but like we recorded the epilogue for season 3 on the same day that we're recording this. So like you're going from level 10 characters,
yeah,
and I'm going from a DM where I can just do whatever I want. Like, but like you guys, like, how do you all feel?
Well, it's even
you're,
more different.
You're back down in like the pits,
and it's even more different for me because I'm just like used to like I swing my sword and hit things.
My plus 13 sword,
12 plus 12.
Okay.
Now, and now I'm like having a plan because I have like all these bonus actions and I have all these things to do, like these different abilities I can do at different times, and it's like, oh, I actually have to be familiar with them now. It's like far cry from what I was doing for a while.
Caleb, how different from your last characters is this one?
I haven't really had the chance to kind of experience.
I just mean on paper. For you, like the little mechanics that we've got to play out here in these 2 episodes.
I think flavor wise,
how's it different? You playing these characters?
Flavor wise, it's different, but in terms of stats and abilities, they're similar in build. Like Cinder was a fighter warlock thing, and this guy he's a druid, but he's also capable of hitting things hard with a stick, and so that kind of stuff. So I mean, and we're so early on into combat, I don't really know what he's capable of yet. But
it's hard to
but I'm enjoying,
and it's
what
hard to
he
know
has.
when one guy fucking cut people in half already.
Save some for the rest of us.
But
yeah, definitely barbarians are OP.
But I do like
the
learned. Like flavor wise, I like it.
Yeah.
Cinder and Telbrun are both pirates.
Milo, where
Good
you at, bud?
Damn it!
Yeah, this
Your character is when you came and started playing with us like 2 years ago, and you barely wanted to keep a microphone in front of your face, and I kept being like, "Hey, bud, like you got to get it up close." To now, where you're basically like the Peacock show between you and Rhett,
Fantastic.
with your fucking characters.
I fucking love it.
It
man.
is good. It is really good.
So talk about it. Like, I mean, I don't know if it was in the moment or like, but like your journey to making this character, which is 100% opposite of Ren.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This character is the polar opposite of Ren. That's what I wanted to play. Ren was basically me when I started playing with you guys.
Yep.
Like definitely a very awkward, antisocial, not really wanting to be a part of whatever was going on.
And then about episode 12 or so, we got 3 beer Milo. And it was history from there.
And yeah, this new character is the kind of character that I like to play. It's kind of
I like how robust he is.
He's a really intelligent character that's going to use a lot of his skills to his advantage. Being able to pull out that lantern, I feel like, is going to be a useful thing in this fight.
Was that the item that he gave you?
No, that's something else that you will find out about later.
Nice.
This is the kind of D&D that I play when I just play without a microphone in my face.
Yeah.
I like it. Dash.
What up?
Hey, way to murder some guys. You Gallagher'd some people.
And I immediately felt guilt about it because I prayed.
I like
over
that your
it.
character prays.
Yeah.
Great. Another one.
It's in this. well. He's different though. So far in these short sessions with this character, I've really started to kind of find a little bit what he is.
Yeah.
In just the short time, kind of like fleshing him out, which is great. And I think I can see kind of where he's gonna go. It's gonna be fun to see the development, and it's fun with the encounters. So far is really interesting. It's unique, and I really liked that. And I think Alex is doing a great job.
I kind of like that. I started calling you Mr. Wolf just because when you're giving your names, you went through all of these names. And you're like, or you could just call me Wolf. And I was like, that's
Wolf.
the one.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Wolf now.
Yeah.
And now everybody's
I
calling
wrote down about 3 of them, and I'm like,
He's
hold
Mr.
on.
Wolf.
Yeah, and then like as people were calling me the Wolf, I was like, that sounds so badass. I was like, I'm glad I went with that.
Yeah, I love it.
9.
It is weird now actually playing a character.
Yeah, because
like-
you've been talking about this character for a long time.
Yeah, I was talking to you about this character like 6 months ago when you first started coming in, and we were designing like the casino heist stuff, and like it's a weird thing to go to like actually play and to have to like sit here and listen to the information and be like, oh, I should really be paying attention right now. Because like, I mean, for example, like I was like, wait, where's everybody in this thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so I have to actually pay attention.
It took me. This is really
Do we
awesome.
like this?
I do.
yeah.
However, it took me
I love
until
this.
after, just before we started doing this, to realize that you're using our names.
Yes.
Our
And
real
I'll change
names.
that in the future.
'Cause I was like,
I can
oh,
get
Z?
tokens that have a certain look to them.
Even if it's just our character
Yeah,
letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because I was like,
really enjoy
M.
this.
And
Who the
and
hell
what
is he
everyone's
gonna
talking
do?
about
Yeah.
is the
Okay,
fact that
good.
I rearranged the living room. We put up a little flat screen action, and we've got a computer hooked up to it, so we can, instead of the whiteboard, Alex is controlling the map and everything.
How do we feel about our new spots in the room?
Oh, I love this.
It's
Okay,
a drastic
Fuck
change.
you, Milo.
I've got all the space in the world. Although I do miss the leather chair. It is a comfy leather chair.
You know, you sat in it for a year and a half. I was like, I barely sit in this chair, so I'm going to make a reason for me to sit in it.
And
I
come
will
summertime.
say that what I'm using is Roll20
Yep.
for this, which is a great thing. Me and
Yeah.
Milo have used it to play D&D,
Milo and I.
with people in Eugene. An hour south of here. And then the magic items I wanted to give a shout out to.
Yeah. That was really cool. Tell us about that. Why did you give us these individual little things?
So yeah, this kind of started off,
And
with,
we'll finish on
with
that.
the recent one was kind of given out, and it just fit Scory, your character, so well. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give one to everybody, and this is from the Griffin Saddlebag, who's on Instagram, who's amazing. I love everything that he puts out, and it's always a treat to see what he puts out, which is this great art and this very unique magic item.
Yeah. I freaking loved too, like, because I had emailed you and it was one thing in my email that you hadn't really addressed.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I saw it on this. I was like, oh, that is so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So
Yeah. So
What
I
was
just
that?
want to give a shout out for
was that?
those two things.
Griffin's Saddle.
Griffin's Saddlebag. He
Saddlebag.
puts out magic items. He does NPC cards as well, and you can actually get physical cards of these things, which I'll try and grab for you guys.
Very cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, everybody, thank you very much for joining us for Unbriefing, your Thursday weekly wrap-up show to the Chaotic Corner, if you will. We've loved having you here. Thank you for tuning in, and we all say goodbye to you now. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.